you want to get married someday?
Yeah, I definitely want to get married.
Is the world we live in generally a good place or a bad place?
Good place.
What do you like best about our family?
Mommy dear.
Whoop, little Raymond.
What's your name?
Amber.
How old are you?
14.
What's your favorite thing to do?
I have no idea. Learn Spanish or write or read books, but the library's closed. So,
You can still read books without the library.
yeah, but they can't be on paper. Or they have to be books I've read already.
If you could pick 3 people to sit down and talk with, who would they be?
I don't know.
Just any 3.
Jesus would be awesome. I like talking to the people that I have, and I feel like it's needy to have to talk to more than the people that I have.
Okay. What's your favorite book?
Something by Ted Dekker. He's my favorite author.
What do you like best about our family?
That's a good question.
That they give that I can play with them.
Like, we're all comfortable together.
Sure. Yeah.
And my parents don't yell.
What does mom do all day?
Well, half the day she sleeps. And
Why does she sleep half the day?
because she teaches me VIP Kid.
Yes, during the night. So it's not like she's just sleeping to sleep. What do I do all day?
I don't know. Sometimes you read Paralandra to us. I feel like you have a lot of diversity in your day. So you write sermons a lot.
That's right.
And play with us a lot.
Sure. How many close friends do you have?
I really don't know.
Just kind of.
At least I have Debbie. Then I mean, how close?
It's up to you. It's an open-ended question.
I'm gonna say 5, counting my parents and Jesus.
Okay. How happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
6.
Okay. Why do you choose 6?
Because wait, right now or like overall?
It's up to you.
Okay. Well, overall, I'm happy at a 6 because like I like the people in my life, and I could be in a lot of a worse situation. Maybe I just want to hope that they're like really happy people.
How have you changed since the last time we asked you these questions?
Oh, well, the last time I wasn't nervous at all, and now I'm nervous. I don't even know why I'm nervous. I just am. So, and we live in a different house.
Future goals. What do you want to do the next year?
I want to finish at least 1 book of the 4, and I don't know where I am in Spanish, but I want to be at the next level.
Okay. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to either translate books from English to Spanish or like write books, because I could either be like practicing all the time and getting to read books, or I could be writing books. They're both sounding really fun.
Yeah. What do you think your life will look like in 5 years?
Well, I hope I'll be fluent in Spanish, but that might be a little bit too much to hope for. How old will I be? I'll be 19. That sounds old. I don't know. I just want to be happy with who I am in 5 years.
Sure. What about in 10 years?
I really don't know. I just want to be happy with how I am.
Sure. What do you think your brother and sisters will be doing when they grow up?
Corey will be a coder, and Emily will either like write books or she'll be really good at chess, and she'll like live stream chess. Maybe that's being optimistic. I don't know, but that'll be pretty cool. I don't know what Raylan will do. She'll probably live here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think she will be able to talk when she grows up through with an eye gaze thing.
That'd be awesome. What's the single most important thing that you want to accomplish with your life?
That is a really good question. I have no idea.
What is something that you want to accomplish?
I want to be fluent in Spanish, and I want to write a book.
Sure.
Or I want to write a whole series of books. So.
Sure. Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, it's Zach.
No.
Do you want one?
Not right now.
Do you want to get married someday?
Yeah?
Do you want to have children?
Yeah?
How many?
I want 2 children that are close together. But that's pretty much it.
Sure. Do you believe in God?
Yeah?
Do you have any kind of spiritual thoughts you'd like to share?
That God loves us, and you don't have to overthink it. You just think, oh, this person loves me. And, yeah.
That's good. Tell me about the church you attend.
Well, they're currently live streaming. And
What do you think about that?
I think it's kind of annoying because I miss my friends who are all at church. So I like church, and it's one of the only ways I've been able to socialize my entire life. So I'm very fond of our church, and I think there's like nice people there.
Is the world we live in generally a good place or a bad place?
I don't know, because God made it, so there's a plan for everything, and I think it's going to be good in the end, but maybe not right now.
That's a good answer. What's the answer to the world's problems?
Jesus and loving people.
Yeah. Do you like the world we live in?
Yeah,
Why?
because like, would you rather live in a void?
Do you like the town that we live in?
Yeah, I like that there's no traffic.
Yeah. Do you know what living in a town with traffic is even like?
No. I just know that like I wouldn't be able to ride my bike in the middle of the road, and that
That's true.
you'd have to ride on the sidewalks.
Yeah.
And the sidewalks are like smaller than roads.
If you could be a superhero, what would your superpowers be?
Making candy and ice cream. Yeah.
Making candy and ice
You know what? Actually, taking care of my kids and keeping them completely happy with ice cream and candy.
Giving people self-confidence.
Wow. If you only had 6 months to live, what would you do?
I don't know. I can't write a book in 6 months. That's not worth my time.
That would be hard.
I would try to be as social as possible.
If you inherited $20 million, what would you do with the money?
I would first of all be surprised, and then I'd put it in a bank so I could buy a house with it later when I grow up. But maybe I'd have a pool party with my friends first.
What's the most important thing in your life right now?
My friends, specifically Debbie, and yeah, pretty much. And Spanish is like a thing that's really important to me. I want to be fluent. I said that already.
A couple times.
What's your name?
I'm Chloe.
How old are you?
12.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Play Minecraft.
Why?
Because it's a fun game.
If you could pick 3 people to sit down and talk with, who would they be?
Noah from the Bible, and Jesus from the Bible. And then someone from the far future.
What's your favorite book?
The Bible.
Why?
Because it's a good story, and because it's what we base our life off of.
What do you like best about our family?
We're Christians.
What does Mommy do all day?
Teach Chinese students English.
What does Daddy do all day?
Work on sermons.
Yep, pretty much. How many close friends do you have?
4, 5.
4 or 5? Who are they?
Zach, Japheth, Ray, KB, and I just thought I might. I don't remember. I don't.
Sure, that's 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
How happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
If 10 is the happiest anyone can be, 7.
Why 7?
7 for school just ended, and 3 because there's quarantine.
Oh, yeah. All right. So let's talk about that for a second. So what is this quarantine?
There's a disease
What is it?
called coronavirus
Okay.
around, and so the government has us locked up in our houses.
So yeah, we're quarantined. How long have we been in quarantine?
A few months.
When do you think it's going to end?
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully. What do you want to do in the next year?
Get to be with more people again.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good goal. What do you want to do when you grow up?
A train driver astronaut.
A train driver astronaut?
Yeah, that means an astronaut that drives the train.
Okay.
Be a coder person
Why do you want to do that?
because I like coding.
Sure. What do you think your life will look like in 5 years?
I would look like you.
You think you'll look like me in 5 years?
I would look like how you look right now.
Oh, okay.
So when you're 17, what do you think your life will look like? What do you think?
No.
Do you think it's going to look exactly the same or a little bit different?
It's gonna be different.
So what do you think will be different in 5 years?
I might have some coding thing that I'm doing.
Yeah? Like a little job?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. What about in 10 years when you're like 22? Still living at home?
I don't know. I'm not used to predicting my life. I mean, I would have a coding job.
Yeah. What do you think your brother and sisters will be doing when they grow up?
He doesn't have a brother.
Oh, what do you think? What do you think your sisters will be doing when they grow up?
Writing
Writing? What do you think that they'll be writing?
stories.
Writing stories. What's the single most important thing that you want to accomplish in your life?
Read the entire Bible eventually.
Do you want to get married someday?
Well, yeah.
Do you want to have children?
Yeah.
How many?
2 to 4.
2 to 4. Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of spiritual thoughts you'd like to share?
Nothing I can think of right now.
Sure. Tell me about the church you attend.
I go to Grace Baptist Church with my dad, but right now we're doing it online.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Different.
It's different, yes. Different in good ways or bad ways?
Some of both.
Is the world we live in generally a good place or a bad place?
Depends on how you think about it.
What do you mean?
I mean, I wouldn't want to live on a different planet, but
Well, yeah.
I mean, heaven would be better.
What's the answer to the world's problems?
Jesus.
Do you like the world we live in?
Yeah.
Why?
Because nature is awesome. But people are slowly getting rid of it
Very
by
depressing.
building houses.
Okay. Do you like the town we live in?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we have a good church, and there's lots of wilderness-ish. Slightly.
Yes.
Some nice nature.
Yeah, it's nice. If you could be a superhero, what would your superpowers be?
I could be invisible. I could teleport to anywhere else in the world. And I would have X-ray vision.
Oh, interesting. What would you do with these superpowers?
I could get out of my room quicker.
Okay.
Without having to walk around the house.
Interesting. If you only had 6 months to live, what would you do?
Make the most of it.
What would you do?
Go somewhere to forgot the word. Okay, well I forgot the word for it, but taste foods from other places.
That sounds fun.
It's like starts with an E or something.
I don't know. Experience?
No.
Experience other
No,
things?
no, not that word. The word for foods from different exotic.
Taste exotic foods. That would be fun. If you inherited $20 million, what would you do with the money?
Save it?
For what?
Sometime when I start running out of money.
It's very practical. Any other things you want to say?
No.
What's the most important thing in your life right now, you think?
If you mean important as in I can't go without it at the moment, it's kind of it would be kind of horrible at this moment to not have any screens of any kind, because we need screens to socialize with people now.
Interesting. Gotta have the screens. All right.
To socialize with people. You know?
What's your name?
Emily.
It did sound like Emily.
How old are you?
10.
What's your favorite thing to do?
I have a lot of favorite things to do.
Pick one.
Read.
Read. If you could pick 3 people to sit down and talk with, who would they be?
Only 3?
3 people.
I could only talk to those 3 people.
Well, no, I'm saying if you were going to sit down and have a conversation with 3 people, like people that you find interesting, who would you want to talk to and ask questions to?
I don't really know any famous people I would really want to talk to. Jesus, Jada, and Corey.
What's your favorite book?
4th book of Harry Potter.
Why?
Because that's one where it's not too intense, but it's intense.
Okay. What do you like best about our family?
Your family?
Sure. Yeah. What does mommy do all day?
Sleep. And teach. But that's not day.
Yeah, she teaches all night.
And works.
What does daddy do all day?
Right. And also sleep.
I don't sleep all day.
Not all day, but that's one of the things you do in the day.
I sleep until about 10 a.m., yeah. How many close friends do you have?
3.
Who are they?
Cordy, Debbie, and Jada.
How happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Are you happy?
In general or right now?
Either one. Both.
8.
Is that now or is that in general?
That's now.
What about in general?
7.
Okay. Why do you think it's 7 or 8 rather than 9 or 10?
Because the world isn't perfect.
That's fair. How have you changed since the last time we asked these questions?
I've gotten bigger.
Yeah.
And my hair's gotten cut.
Yeah, it's pretty. What do you want to do in the next year?
Be out of quarantine.
Yes. So, okay, let's talk about that. What do you think? Why are we in quarantine?
Because of coronavirus.
So what is that?
Sickness.
How long have we been in quarantine?
Month or 2.
That's about right. Yeah. When do you think we'll be able to get out?
Next month.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
Cook things or write. Or both.
What do you think your life will look like in 5 years?
I'll have a family. And quarantine will be over.
Hopefully in 5 years. What about in 10 years?
I'll still have a family. Wait, no. Not in 5 years. I'll have a job.
In 10 years?
And quarantine will be over.
Yes, hopefully. What do you think your brother and sister will be doing when they grow up?
Have jobs.
Okay.
And have family.
What do you think? What about Raylan when she grows up?
I don't know.
What's the single most important thing that you want to accomplish in your life?
Change the world for the better.
How do you hope to do that?
I don't know.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Do you want one?
Someday.
Do you want to get married someday?
Yeah.
Do you want to have children?
Yeah.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of spiritual thoughts you'd like to share?
No.
Tell me about the church you attend.
It's your church?
Well, yes. Tell me about it.
There's a lot of people
And right now it's online.
That's true. It's all online. Is the world we live in generally a good place or a bad place?
Compared to heaven, a bad place.
Good answer. What's the answer to the world's problems?
I don't know that, or else I'd be solving.
Do you like the world we live in?
Yeah,
Why?
because there's friends
Sure.
and people I know.
Do you like the town we live in?
Yeah,
Why?
because there's friends and people I know.
If you could be a superhero, what would your superpowers be?
Shapeshifter.
Care to elaborate on that? Why would you want to be a shapeshifter?
Because there's so many powers in the power of shapeshifting, because you can fly, you can jump. But that's kind of...
Oh, wow. So you'd pick a superpower where you could have like lots of superpowers. That's not a bad idea. If you have only 6 months to live, what would you do?
Chores.
You do chores, you think? That's very responsible of you.
I don't know, I would just hope that I had more to live.
If you inherited $20 million, what would you do with the money?
Spend it like I have a normal amount of money.
Yeah, it's very reasonable. Is there anything that you would buy?
Depends. How old am I?
Right now.
No, probably not.
You wouldn't buy anything? You just spend it like normal?
I mean, I don't know what I would buy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to share or say?
No.
What do you consider to be the most important thing in your life right now?
Friendships.
Good. All right, you're done.
All right, this is Raylan.
Whoop, little Raylan.
She's very content most of the time.
She's good at inviting people over all the time. She's been getting really good at smiling in the morning and being happy in the morning. You're kind of tired right now, aren't you? Yeah. And we're learning how to talk with our eyes. We can hold up 2 toys and she'll pick which toy she wants by looking at it. When you're listening and paying attention, you move your mouth. You don't feel like showing them that right now, though. You're tired. This is my tired face. But yeah, I'm really proud of how good she's getting at looking at things to tell us what she wants, and she very consistently moves her mouth to tell us if she's paying attention or likes stuff. Raylan's doctor's appointments were all canceled for 2 months, and her therapy appointments and her school. And I know, like, she goes to school and we stay here, but that meant the nurse in our house 3 days, and me driving her to things and some stuff at home, some homeschool things. It's not my free time, but I didn't realize how much time we spend on Raylan stuff.
I mean, I've been making YouTube videos for Raylan, but I haven't been watching much. But for my free time, I pretty much play chess, and I've been making YouTube videos for Raylan's channel.
How
Raylan's gonna
often
have a
do
seizure.
you have seizures?
She's been having less seizures lately.
She likes to visit Children's Hospital. I feel like we go to doctor's appointments and they see seizures all the time. And then they think she has even more than she has.
She's only been having about 2 or 3 a day, though, lately.
And this is what a big seizure looks like for Raylan.
Hey, Raylan, do you want to say something?
Can you talk? Can you talk?
Is there anything else you want to share?
No.
Anything you want? Any message you want to give yourself in 10 years?
In the entire internet? No, thanks.
All right.